What's happening, people? I am back home again. What a trip that was, Bulgaria. Wow. Obviously, I went out of season, so things were closed and things like that. I did my best with the vlogs. I hope you enjoyed them. There were so many positive comments, so many views and everything. It made it all worthwhile for me. My mistake. I'll hold my hands up straight away. I should have gone maybe a week earlier. But you live and learn. I just saw that it was £289 and booked it. I thought, wow, what a bargain. Bed and breakfast, flights included, £289. Can't go wrong. And to be fair, apart from that Sunday night when it rained and then Monday was a bit of a washout, the rest of the week, yes, things were closed on the Tuesday, Wednesday, but at the end of the day, it is what you make of it. On Tuesday, I went to Nesaba, or something. I must have been saying it wrong because I've watched some videos since and they don't say it like I say it. But same can be said about a lot of things. I mispronounce a lot of things, so just let me off. It don't matter, does it? Yeah, I went there on the Tuesday, and then La Flor on the Wednesday, and then unfortunately Mackey's on the Thursday. I'll put the Bulgaria playlist at the end of this this will be in the Bulgaria playlist, so you can go watch the videos if you've missed them. Overall, I had a really good time. Can't fault it. Cheap as chips. We'll talk about money in a second. We'll talk about, this is a Bulgarian lev, 20 lev, that's what I came home with. Because I couldn't spend anything in the airport. If you watched the last video, nowhere to spend it on. But, yeah, Bulgaria, wow. Lovely place. Nesaba was a nice little old town, all the ruins and things like that. Like I have said before, probably a little bit wasted on me. Maybe as I get older, I'll be more interested in things like that. But it was still better than the Sunny Beach, as in on the day to walk about and see what's going on. But when Sunny Beach was open, when I did land on that Friday and I had a little wander around trying to scope out the place, everything was open. So I didn't take my camera out, unfortunately, and I ended up getting a bit pissed. But it is what it is. And I had a great time, so I would recommend people to go to Sunny Beach, absolutely. Yeah, I'd probably just go a little bit earlier in September. You've got to try catch that little window where the school holidays are finished, but the season's still open, in my opinion, because if you go in August, you'll probably be paying 3 times, 4 times as much. I'm not 100% sure, but if you want a bargain, like I got a bargain, £289, then yeah. I could have booked an all-inclusive hotel called the Diamond, which was just down the road, and that was £319. But obviously me thinking I'm going out and filming, all-inclusive is not really something I look for. Even though it was only £20 more, I just thought, maybe I should have done that. But let me know in the comments if next time you want me to review an all-inclusive hotel. Be a little bit wasted on me, but it is what it is. Right. I am going to have some breakfast because it's currently 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm actually having square sausages today. So if you want to see what that, well, if you watch my kitchen channel, my second channel, the link is in the description, you will already know what these square sausages are like. But I'm not going to spoil it here because that video is actually going to come out half an hour before this video at 4:15. Don't forget, I've got a second channel, 4:15 every single day, kitchen reviews. And then on this channel, we'll be doing a bit more out and about vlogging and things like that. I've heard a rumour that the McRib's back, so probably going to go film that later. So that might be the next video. Although I have seen a few videos on it and it's apparently not great. Anyway, that's for another day. We're going to get into some questions about Bulgaria. My girls have gone to Japan yesterday, and I'm going to tell you why I didn't go to Japan as well. But first, I'm going to go have my breakfast. I'm going to make these square sausages. I'm going to have a cup of tea, and then I'll meet you guys right back here in just a second. Okay, I just had my breakfast. Square sausages. You want to see what they're like? I'm not going to give the game away. If you want to see what they're like, go to my other channel at the end of this video. I'll link that video at the end of this one so you can go and check it out. Belchers of Ayrshire. Pork loin sausages. Right, let's talk about Bulgaria. Let's first and foremost, money. Like I said, it cost me £289 for the week. That was return flights, the hotel, no transfers or anything. I did see a comment saying Jet2 offer transfers. I booked it through Love Holidays. You've got to add transfers on and things, so I didn't bother. Didn't need to. The bus was available. You get a transfer if you're landing in the middle at night, because obviously public transport's not available. But I'd always suggest, unless you've got a family of you or there's a big group here, if you're on your own or just a couple, always looking to get in the bus or the train, or depending on where you are, always. It cost me 8 lev to Sunny Beach. So I was like, what? For £3.50 on bus? Taxi would have cost 80 lev. So remember that. This is lev, 20 lev there we've come home with. Prices of things. Apart from McDonald's, obviously you guys have watched the videos, but apart from McDonald's, which was ridiculously expensive, at 32 lev for a meal, a medium meal, which is nearly twice the price of England, I think. I think about 18, 19 quid, 17, 18 quid. I'm not sure, 16 quid. Still, I think a meal in England's about, I don't know, 8, 9 quid, but it's more expensive in Bulgaria, which is ironic because everything else is dirt cheap. In the shops, like I said, I showed you the little video, all the supermarkets, really, really dirt cheap. The beer, ridiculously cheap. I was having 88 pence pints, 2 lev in happy hour. But even on the Friday night, what I didn't show you when I had a few beers on the Friday night and everything was open, it was still only like between 4 and 6 lev, about 5 lev. Apart from a Guinness. They did have Guinness on draft, but it was 10 lev. And I thought, whoa, I'm not paying that when a normal pint of San Miguel or whatever it was, the Kamenitsa was 6 lev. I was like, I'll just have a lager. Then I got thinking, and 10 lev is only £4.40. That's cheaper than I pay for Guinness at home. So, swings and roundabouts, but I stuck to lager anyway. Having said that, the blackout drunk video, I apologise. You can't account for weather. Would I go back to Sunny Beach again? Absolutely. Naomi's wanting to go next year, in the summer when everything's open, or just before the season, not before the season starts, but in the early part of the season. Basically, avoid the school holidays, because if you can avoid the school holidays, that's where your prices come shooting down. So I'm not sure how much it would be in August or anything like that. Like I said, £289 for me. I went on the last week of September / the first week of October. So I had half a week where everything was open and then half a week was everything was closed. You've seen the videos, of course. If you haven't, the Bulgaria playlist, go and watch that. Right, let's get into some comments. The number one comment is always, no matter where I go, Spain, Greece, Bulgaria, wherever I go, the number one comment is, why do you always go abroad and get a full English breakfast? Well, the answer is simple. There's 2 reasons. One, because I like a full English breakfast, and I like a full English breakfast even more in the sunshine outside on the beach or something like that. You can get that at home. I get that you can get it at home. But at home, you're sat in some greasy spoon with Big Dave, who works on roads with his arse out next to you, and abroad you're sat on a beach. You know what I mean? That's my thoughts. That's why I like to have a full English breakfast when I'm abroad. Each to their own. The comments, however, well, I say the comments. There is 274 comments on that. Now, some of that might be my replies. On that video, the full English breakfast. By the way, I only did 1 full English breakfast on this trip. 1 video, full English breakfast. Now, I usually do it the first one, and I'll tell you why. Now, I'm not going to give the names of these people who comment this, because I don't want to give them the notoriety, the satisfaction. There is a few people obviously saying, I don't know why everyone's slagging Dino off for eating a full English breakfast on holiday. Who only eats on local food on holiday? Absolutely not me. Why would you go to Bulgaria and eat a full English breakfast? And variations of this comment is basically probably comes up on here about maybe 20 to 30 times. Now, the simple answer is obviously what I've just told you. I like a full English breakfast, and I like it even better when I'm sat on the beach. The other answer is because although there is 20 to 30 people in the comments saying, why are you eating a full English breakfast in Bulgaria? Try some traditional food. The number one video out of the 10, 11 videos that I made in Bulgaria is, on views, you guessed it, the full English breakfast. It's currently got 23,000 views. 23,000 views. And you say, why don't you go and try the traditional food? Try the traditional food. Go to the traditional places. Go into... I did do that. And I will continue doing that. I will continue mixing it up. Because I try a people pleaser. I try to do everything. And what could I call it? This style of video, the traditional video, the one when I went to Nessa Bar and I went all around the place and saw all the ancient ruins and had two local delicacies. I had the clay pot food and the banitsa on the way from a local bakery. And just to mention, the translation I put by the local bakery about the people that were talking, I just made that up. That wasn't the actual translation. It was just me being funny. Or trying to be funny. It might have failed. Anyway, I'll never put a translation on, but if someone's speaking foreign to me, I might just have a bit of a laugh. Right, okay. That video has got 6.8k views. So, 4 times more people watched the full English breakfast video than watched the traditional Bulgarian food video. That's not to say that I'm taking anything away from the people that want to see the Bulgarian food. Absolutely. But unfortunately, as a YouTuber, as a content creator, I've got to look at the numbers as well as the comments. Just because 20 people are more vocal in the comments of a full English breakfast, that can't outweigh the 17,000 people that have watched the video that haven't watched the traditional video. So that's why I do it. And really what I should be doing, and I don't do this, and I should be doing a lot more. I should be doing 2 or 3 full English breakfasts on these trips. I should be doing a lot more local food, our UK food, English food, British food, different. I should be going for fish and chips. I should be going for bangers and mash. I should be going for whatever. That is because that is what the YouTube algorithm, the YouTube, the numbers, that's what the numbers tell me, and that is what you've got to go on. Because the more people that watch, the more the channel gets pushed out, the more I get paid, the more the channel gets pushed out, and yeah. Do you know what the second most popular video of the whole Bulgaria trip was? Bangers and mash. Bangers and mash. That's got 9.1k. So there's going to be only 2 videos that got over 10,000 views. Well, the full English breakfast, 23,000. It's miles ahead of everything. It is the most popular dish for people to watch. So the 20 or 30 people in the comments who say, why are you doing it? I'm sure you'll be back when I go off on my next trip in a month or so. I'm sure you'll be back when I do a full English breakfast, because they ain't going to stop. They ain't going to stop, because I've got to pay for these trips, you know what I mean? And they'll probably even add 1 or 2 more in. Right. That's enough of the bit of the rant. By the way, the third most popular video was also got some hate. Lidl. No one wants to see a supermarket. You're going over to Bulgaria to see a supermarket. Yeah, that's the third most popular. So 1, 2 and 3, full English breakfast, bangers and mash, Lidl supermarket. And everything else was below that. You can't argue with the numbers. Having said all that, I think my favourite place to eat was actually what I did on the last day. Not McDonald's, Le Flore. The Le Flore Bar and Grill was really, really nice. I would have probably left the fish. Came with an absolute mountain of lettuce. So it was nice fish, but it was trout. First time I think I've ever tried trout. But I think the chicken Alfredo that I had, the breaded chicken with the Alfredo pasta, that was beautiful. And a really affordable place, a really nice place, top staff. Yeah, Really, really good. That would be probably the best place for me to go. I can't remember what it's called, but it's called the Fat Frog. What was the breakfast place called? The Fat Cat, not the Fat Frog. The Fat Frog's a drink, isn't it? The Fat Cat, when I had the full English breakfast, they had a pizza oven. And I wish I would have tried the pizza there and gone somewhere else for a full English, because the pizza oven, like proper, I should have done that. But by the time I was going to go back, but then they closed down. After that Sunday night, they closed down. So I couldn't, it was too late. The story of the trip, to be fair, half the time everything was open, half the time everything was closed. It is what it is, you live and learn. We'll be going back there, and I'm taking Naomi as well. So we'll do some videos there together, and hopefully in a bit more of a season, a bit more when everything's open. Still going to be avoiding the school holidays though, to stop the, stop it costing an absolute fortune, which I always advise. I am going on another trip in a month, just over a month's time. We're going to get another one in before the end of the year. This video. Thank you for watching this. I apologise it's not an out and about video and things like that. The girls have gone to Japan, so I can't go too far in this next week or so, because I've got my pooch, who you saw earlier on the sofa, so I've got to keep taking him out and obviously being here for him. It's mad. They've only been gone 2 days and I'm missing the girls like crazy. Anyway, that was Bulgaria 2024. Get in the comments now and let me know where you prefer me to go, right? I have had so many people say, go to Benidorm. We'd love to see Dino beer in Benidorm. Could happen. However, I think that's going to be also out of season. So I was also thinking Tenerife. Tenerife or Benidorm. I'm going to make a community post. I'm going to make a community post with a poll on it so we can vote. But you can also get in the comments here and let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching this video. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, just me rambling on for a little bit. And don't forget, go watch this video now to see what them square sausages were like, because you might be surprised. I was surprised, especially at the pork content. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.